back on here talking about wigs, and as you can see, I am wearing a wig. This is one of the wigs that I bought before, like either right when I got pregnant or right before I got pregnant. And then during the whole time of me being pregnant, I did not like wearing wigs. I had an aversion to them. And so now I'm back to wearing wigs again, on again, off again. And as you can see, there is this wig that I did do a review on. It was from Hair Bay on eBay. Hair Bay is the seller. And it didn't have bangs. I cut bangs into it. And that's pretty much what I want to kind of talk about, is like different tips and tricks with wigs when you want to help, how to wear them, how to make them your own, and feel confident in wearing not bangs, but wearing wigs. Because I know sometimes, especially if you're a first wig wearer, it can be a little like, oh my god, how am I gonna make this look good? How am I gonna be able to wear it? How can it be wearable? All that stuff when you go out. And so one of them is, yes, if you're not really good on doing hairlines, or you're not really into like having middle part wigs, and you don't really like middle part wigs, or you don't like doing hair, like customizing your hairline with lace front wigs, then doing bangs are really good. I love being able to alter my wigs and make them my own. And so this looked totally different when I first bought it, and now I made it my own. So I put bangs in it. I did actually, after I took this wig out of my wig vault, I did make the bangs a little bit thicker and a little bit more unison. When I did the bangs first, they were a little bit too thin, and at the time I liked it, but for me, I think making it thicker made it look a lot more realistic. So it has very little lace on the side. Again, if you want to look for the review for this wig, please check out my channel. I do have a review on this particular wig. And so the more thicker the wig is for like middle part, the thicker the bangs are for the middle part, sometimes is a whole lot. It makes it look a lot more realistic. Anyways, that's one trick, right? If you don't want to deal with hairlines, definitely cut some bangs into your wig. That's one like simple, easy trick, especially if you're comfortable cutting bangs. I would definitely say practice it first on a wig that you don't really care about. Once you start getting the hang out of making bangs, then go ahead with the wig. Once you're comfortable, then go ahead and start trying it out with wigs that you are wanting to actually wear out and out and about. Then go ahead and try that out. So, but if you're very used to it, if you're someone that cuts your own hair and you're used to cutting your own hair or other people's hair, then just go ahead and just cut some bangs. Another trick that I like to use with my wig, another trick that I like to do is which I just kind of recently found out, just couple weeks, is your sideburns. Now, for me, my sideburns have a tendency, it doesn't matter what kind of wig I'm wearing, whether it's a full lace wig, whether it's one part wig, any type of lace wig. It's so hard to really cover these particular sideburns. It really is hard. Unless I get a really cute, like a wide size cap, wig cap, whether it's lace or partial lace. It's just hard to cover these babies. It just is. I used to shave them, but then there are times where I don't want to wear wigs. I want to wear my own hair. And so then that was also, I would have to mask that. So it was it was so difficult for me. So I decided not to shave my sideburns ever again. So what I did do is when I am wearing a wig that can't cover my sideburns, like this one, for example, what I do is I get some like eyebrow powder, and or black eyeshadow, whatever it might be. So whatever the color the wig is, if it's for this one, since the rooting is black, I make sure I get the black. And so what I do is I get like a little brush, and I kind of did it already because I went out earlier today. What I do is I get a little brush and I use some hairspray, okay? Because hairspray, you know, it has that sticky consistency, so I just kind of spray it here. And then what I do is I just put some on here to help it stick, basically, and then just kind of like brush it on the hair. And as you can see, it is getting darker. And it also kind of helps with your sideburns to brush them back. Okay, and then just a little bit there. So as you can see, and then I did it on the side too. So again, I don't need to do too much because I already did some already from earlier today, but that really works. So as you can see, I mean, again, it's not as thick, right? You're not, but the color is not as big of a difference. So that's what's nice about that. It just kind of blends really nicely, okay? It kind of helps masks it. So that's another trick I did. So if you have blonde hair, this is when it's really ideal. If you have really light blonde hair and you have sideburns like mine, and you wear multiple different colors of wigs, then, you know, you have just get like an eyeshadow palette that you're not planning to use on your own eyes, or an old eyeshadow palette that you used, and you want to retire that, keep it and actually use it for your hair. And, you know, just like whatever color, if you're wearing a pink wig, blue wig, a brown wig, easily just go ahead and paint it on your sideburns. And again, is it going to be 100% perfect? Probably not, but it'll at least help blend in with your wig. And it really did that. And, you know, like I've gone out today and people didn't know I was wearing a wig. So it's really, it's again how you're wearing it and how, like, what kind of techniques to kind of like disguise it, really. Okay, so now my other trick, and this is more just maintenance on the wig, not so much of hacks to wear your wig to mask as your actual hair. So as you can see, it is a little frizzy, right? Especially was a little bit not as frizzy as here, but see, this is a lot more frizzier than here, right? Because I brushed it out. Now, brushing it out helps it to some degree, but again, it'll still have that like frizzy feel to it, even though it might not look like it, but it will have a frizziness to it, and that's just the way it goes with wigs that are long, especially this length. This is like, I think 22 or 24 inches. So like, so you can't even, I have to go even that. So even that, I can't even go on my tippy toes and you still don't see it. So yeah, so this is a really long wig. So as you can see, here's a close-up. It is, you can kind of see the little frizziness. Is it really bad? No, it's not bad, but it's getting there to the point where you need to do some maintenance. So what I do is, again, I use this Control Wig Spray 3-in-1. It's a conditioner. You can use it for human hair or for synthetic. Again, this is a synthetic wig, so you know, it's perfect for it. You just kind of spray it on there. Okay. And then you use your straightener. Okay. So there you go. And again, you want to make sure you're not too high. I put it around 300. I don't want to go too high with this. But yeah, so let me show you the difference. So here I am. See, as you can see, you can even see the difference. Again. And you can even feel the difference. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush it. And sometimes you have to go all the way up. Just depends, but it's always the ends for me with my wigs. That's where it gets really frizzy. So here is after it's been ironed out. Now, if you do choose to curl it, you can. There's multiple different ways of curling it. For me, I really like wigs that are straight or wavy because they're just a lot more easier to manage. If they're curly, you're gonna have to do some magic with that. You're gonna have to curl it. For me, if I want curly hair, then I might as well just use my own hair, or my own hair with extensions if I want long hair. So, but see, as you can see the difference here. Also you can kind of see too, because this is kind of a curl, but you can see here, there's that frizziness, and then here, you don't see the frizziness. So again, this really does work. It works really nicely. Again, I don't, how do I put it? You know, I don't try to put the curls back in. This was just like a light, a light wave to it when I first got it. But again, I like wigs that are straight, more so straight. I do have some curly wigs and I wear them, but they're only for, you know, not like everyday wigs. They're more like just for special occasions if I do wear them. Yeah, and if you hear that little sound, that's just, you know, because there's that spray that was there. So yeah, and this doesn't, like, if it's not your whole wig, if it's just merely the ending of the wig, it won't take that long. And plus, you're just straightening it. You're not curling it or anything like that. You're just basically just straightening it. So what I'll do is I'll come back on here real quick and show you the end result. Okay, so this is the end result. I did show pictures prior to show what this side looked like after, and then what the before on this side. So as you can see here, it's very nice and silky again. Again, it is straight, so it's not wavy. Again, if you want to do the waves, there's multiple ways of putting waves back into your wigs. I've tried a few of them and I haven't perfected it just yet. I know one way is to kind of get it wet, or after you wash it, it's wet. You could use these curling rods, and then curl it and then let it air dry. And then once it's after you leave it in for, I would say, probably a whole day, then you let it go, and then you'll see the waves again. That's one way. Some have actually used curling, the actual curling wand. It all depends on the wig itself and the fibers, if it's a synthetic one. So again, I haven't fully mastered it yet, so that's why I haven't even really done any tutorials or anything like that about how to do that, about putting waves back into your wigs. For me, I just feel like it's so much easier just to keep them straight. Especially like after I got the curl phase out of my system, wearing the wig after it's been curled or waved, then if I still want to wear that particular same wig, I'll just straighten it, and again, it's a new look. So again, if you really want those waves again, it's either A, you try those, you know, the different types of techniques, and you can always research them too on YouTube, or if the wig wasn't that expensive, then you could always rebuy it, and I know a lot of people do that. If you've noticed through my my channel that this particular color is kind of like a staple for me, and I bought this particular wig, maybe this wig color, from the same seller, because they have different variations of this particular wig. They have middle part, like just the middle part one, like the one I have. Then they have the where, I don't know how big the lace is, but where you could do middle part, side part, either side part. You could do that. There's that one, and then there's some that are bone straight like this, and then there's some that have a wave to it. So they have, you know, they have quite a few. The seller has quite a few different versions of this kind of wig color and wig, and it works really well. I mean, I like this color. This is something that it's kind of like my, like I said, it's like my staple. So, you know, like if you know, there's certain people that will go back to buying the same wig, and if you're one of those people that like to buy the same wig, then, you know, yeah, that's another way of getting the curls back, is just buying a brand new one. And it's also good too to get a new one, because sometimes, you know, the more you wear it, especially if you're going to be wearing it on an everyday basis, it is going to wear and tear. That's just the way the wigs are. No matter how well you take care of them, they will wear and tear. But anyways, that is pretty much it. If you don't want to do the straightener and you just want to condition it, you can just spray this and then brush it through and follow the curl pattern. That's also too. But that only works when the wig it doesn't have that much frizziness. This one had, I would say, had a medium amount of frizz, so just by brushing it kind of works okay. But if you wanted the frizz to fully get out, I needed to straighten it. But if you're just wanting, if you wore it the first day and you had some frizziness, yeah, just spray this and then follow the curl pattern with the brush, and then it should be fine. That's also another way of using this spray. But other than that, that is pretty much it. Please like and subscribe, and there'll be more videos. Sorry they're not as fast. Got an infant, got a newborn, so my timing is not as frequent as I would like it. But yes, I will do another video very soon. See ya. Bye.